Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Benna Rider. Today we're testing out the Yamaha TMAX 560. It's the TechMAX version. The TechMAX version has a few other features which the regular version does not have. For example, it does have heated grips, heated seat, it has a cruise control, and I think that's about it. Maybe different colors or so, I'm not sure. It is available, at least the TechMAX version, in two colors, this gray and a camel green, whatever. So these are the two colors. And yeah, that's about it. It has 35 kilowatts, 48 horsepower, so you can ride it with your A2 license. And yeah, all the technical data I will put in the video now. And we will get straight to the controls, to the storage space, and I will explain the display. So here we go on the left hand side of the handlebar. We have the brake, the rear brake lever, which is adjustable in 5 positions. We have the menu button here on this side for the display. We have the controls. We have the high beam, low beam, passing light. We have the plus minus button for resetting or resume or setting the cruise control. We have the blinker switch. We have the cruise control button. We have the horn. And we have the parking brake, which goes to the rear wheel, and so that it cannot roll off in case you have parked it on an incline or something. Let's go to the right hand side. We have the cutoff switch. We have the mode button. You can select 2 modes, at least in the TechMAX version. I don't know if it is the same in the other version. We have T and S mode. We have a hazard light switch, and we have the starter switch on this side. So let's get to the storage space. On the left hand side we don't have anything. On the right hand side we have a cubby hole which is fairly large, goes into it is kind of deep. I don't know if you can see this. It has a regular 12 volt round socket in there, so you can put an adapter in there, and you can put a USB adapter and charge your phone if you want to. Yes, this is the keyless go key fob. There's one button on it for turning it on and turning off the scooter. If you're in the vicinity of the scooter, it will stay on naturally. So let's continue with the storage space here. We have the fuel. You can press this button to open the fuel cap, which is this one here. And we have a seat button here You can open up the seat here, and as you can see, it is not too bad. One full-sized helmet can fit in there, or maybe two small jet helmets. We have a light here, and I think I showed you already there's space for a full-faced helmet. I will put the video in there. So let's do the helmet check here and see if any full-sized helmet, full-faced helmet can fit in there. I have put my Shark Evo Line 2 in there, and it fits just fine. It's a full-sized or full-faced helmet. As you can see, I put it the other way around, so you have space for gloves and stuff like that. I'm sure you can fit two jet helmets in there, or maybe just one normal full-faced helmet, as you can see here. We also have a little courtesy light here in the helmet storage, which is very nice. So let's get to the display. We on the left-hand side we have the speedometer. On the right-hand side we have the RPM counter. In the middle we have the multifunction display with the following displays. We have the clock on the left-hand side, on the upper left-hand side. Then we have the grip and seat controls, which show you if the seat or the grips are on, so you don't get any surprises there. On the left-hand side we have the fuel capacity in there, which is currently full. Then we have the S or T mode, which shows there, S or T mode. On the right-hand side we have the coolant temperature from the engine. Underneath we have the odometer and trip 1. We can change these values later to your likings. If you want, you can have different data displayed there. We can go into the menu and change several things. If we press the menu button, at the moment there's an I. When you see the I, you can press the menu button, you get into the menu. You continue pressing the menu button, you get to the screen, which is the screen here. It can go up and down. And so whenever you see the symbol in the display, you can move the screen. Then you have the heated grips. You can use the you can use the up and down button to turn that on. We have heated grips 1 now, 2, 3. The power, which is the power of it. Then we continue. We go to the seat. The same there. 1, 2, 3. We have full power on the seat now, and we turn it off. We go back into the menu here. I press the menu button once again. No, I have to press it longer, sorry. And we can change, you can change actually the grip warmer and seat warmer. They have different sets of values you can set up there. If I go in there, as you can see, high, mid, low, you can also set these numbers there, these values. It is quite configurable. Let's go back. So in the menu you can set grip warmer, seat warmer, traction control. You can set it to on or off. Maintenance you can, I don't know, for the shop, I think. Then you can change the units from liter to kilometers and stuff like that. Display change, you can actually set the values which you want to see in the main screen, which I told you already. We have 3 sets of displays which you can choose here, select here. As you can see, at the moment it's odometer and trip, and you can change these values around. What else do we have? Traction control, maintenance, units, display, brightness. You can select change the brightness of the display. You can set the clock and or reset and return. And that's the whole menu system of the Yamaha TMAX 560 TechMAX here. Yeah, I think that's about it for the display. Okay, so here's the Yamaha TMAX 560 TechMAX version once again. We will go back to the dealer now and I will show you a little bit how it handles and everything. So yes, hello, we're back here in the video with Ben our rider, and we're on the in the seat here already. We're on the TMAX 560 and we're in S mode. We also have a T mode. Please tell me what the difference is, because I don't know. And we will go back to the dealer now, a little bit on the highway here, then freeway to the dealer, so we'll see what it's like. So let's go. So this is maximum power, pretty quick. I tested the 0 to 100 already in a different video. I will not do this in this video anymore. It was almost 6 seconds, so I assume it's a little bit slower than the Forza 750 from Honda, but you know, I don't know if there's really a big difference. 4, 5, 6 seconds, if you don't mind, you know, if you don't care, I don't care. They're both, or all of them are really quick. And this is definitely nice. When it comes to me, I kind of prefer the DCT actually. I kind of prefer the better sounding engine and exhaust sound from the Honda series 750, like the Forza and the X80V. I like it much better. This sounds more like a traditional scooter kind of exhaust, and I don't really like it, but that's my personal taste only, of course. Anyways, let's get started here. When you get on the seat of the TMAX 560, you feel that the seat is very wide. It is like a horse, as wide as a horse's ass. And you notice that. And I am 175, so when you are about my height, my size, you notice that you can basically only tiptoe on this, you know, because your legs will go sideways and then will go down. So you notice that's I think the seat height is 800 or so, but it is actually, it feels much higher because of the wide seat. Anyways, so much for the seat. The seat is fairly hard. Yeah, I don't know how it is on longer trips. So far it is pretty nice. Feels comfortable. The backrest, the kind of lumbar support thing is definitely nice. Yeah, so much for the seat. It is also, this is the TechMAX version, so it's also heated. We also have heated grips. The TechMAX version, of course, I think costs about 2,000 euro more than the regular version, so you don't get it for free naturally, but it's a nice to have thing as well. I think the differences between the regular and the TechMAX is the cruise control, which you have here. You have the heated grips, you have the heated seat, and maybe a different color scheme or something, I'm not really sure, but these are the differences between the TechMAX and the regular version. It is available in 2 colors. The windscreen is adjustable electronically or automatically here with a press of a button. We can go all the way down, and the wind hits me right in the face. It's very windy. We go all the way up and it's much better. Yeah. From the power wise, here when you on the road, I don't really notice any big differences to the Honda Forza 750. Maybe a little bit, but I mean, it has 10 horsepower more and has a DCT, which I think is really nice. But this one, go figure, is actually more expensive than the Honda Forza, so that's kind of strange, isn't it? Well, actually, without all this, the heated grips, heated seat, and the cruise control, it might actually have the same price. So don't take my word on that. It might actually be the same price. And so, oops, I'm sorry that I said that. Anyways, yeah, it is a pretty nice
sports scooter, and it handles quite nicely. It is very stable in the curves, very stable. The as you can see and feel, the suspension is very good. It's on par with the other in the higher class, like Honda Forza and stuff, X80V. It is more like a motorcycle suspension already. And yeah, so much for that. It is also a lot of fun to ride, but for me personally, since I test rode the X80V and the for the 750 now, I prefer the Honda. From the looks, I would prefer the TMAX actually, because I like the looks better, because it looks more aggressive, more sporty than the Forza. I don't like the Forza looks, but I would definitely prefer the X80V over everything. But so much for the Honda, because we're in the Yamaha video here, and this is also a lot of fun. You know, it has a lot of power for the highway, a lot of power for the freeway, and so it is definitely nice. Yeah, the seating position, the leg position is also very good here, because you can sit a little bit, the feet a little bit further to the front, more than the toilet position. Then you can also put the feet up here, which is really relaxing kind of position. And then of course you get all the wind into your legs, into your pants. Maybe that's good for the summer. Yeah, this is the seating position. The seating position is actually pretty sporty on this one. Maximum power. Okay, pretty nice. Pretty nice. So what I notice when I go at higher speeds here on the freeway, at around 100 or so and higher up, you get very strong turbulences on your lower legs, no matter really where you put them. It's just the aerodynamics of this bike, which apparently at higher speeds for your legs is not very good. And I really don't like this. I only had this on one other scooter, no other bike actually, you know. It's really, I don't know, you have to sit like this, you know. And even that doesn't help, because you still get it on your lower thighs there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you about higher speeds here. So we can go 160 here, I guess. Yeah, you don't notice the speed on this one. I mean, it's good that you can move the windscreen up and down. That's very nice. They can do that electronically. It also holds a lot of blocks a lot of wind from you. That's also good at higher speeds. But as I said, you know, your legs or your lower thighs are not protected. But the cruise control definitely is a nice feature. Maybe we can try it out now. Let's see. We set it to, we turn it on and press set button. Okay, I set the setting. Now you can see I'm not using my hand on the throttle. And you can actually accelerate, go faster, and then it will go back to your set speed. That's also very nice. I think you can resume, set a plus minus here, the speed as well. I don't want to fool around with it too much. I turn it off now again. So this cruise control is definitely a nice feature when you go on longer trips. That's actually kind of missing on Honda, on the Honda Forza and Honda X80V, and so that would be a nice addition to this cruise control. Yeah, my verdict, very nice, everything. If you're in the market for this one, go and get it, definitely. If you compare it to the, or if I were to compare it to the Honda Forza 750 series, like Forza and X80V, personally I would get the X80V. I like the DCT much better, but that's just personal preference. I mean, it has a lot of power here as well, so you cannot really complain about lacking power. It certainly has a lot of power. And yeah, also the underseat compartment is fairly large actually for this kind of scooter, because I think the Honda Forza compartment is similar, or maybe actually smaller, I'm not sure. I think it might be actually a little bit smaller than this one. So yeah, it all comes down to a matter of taste in the end. You know what, if you like this design, the other design, of course, if you like this design much better, you will not go for the Honda Forza, definitely not. But that's how it is, you know. They're both very nice scooters, and I could also highly recommend this scooter if you have enough money in your bank account. Anyways, I don't want to drag it like chewing gum. This is my test ride of the Yamaha TMAX 560 TechMAX version. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye bye.